Wings Platinum allows you to perform in-screen editing. This means that you can change the display detail or program movements by clicking the image in the screen and editing it directly in the screen. First of all, however, the tool Edit Objects in Timeline and Screen must be activated. When you click the image in the screen, you will see yellow handles and a white frame. The white frame corresponds to the projection screen, that is, to the area that will be visible on the projection screen. Additionally, there are also several tools available. Right-click the third tool from the left, and you can see that currently the tool Normal Keyframes is activated. Click in the screen again and drag one of the handles. Dragging at one of the corners zooms into the image. When you let go of the mouse key, the screen changes according to the new setting. You can see the white rectangle, which again corresponds to the actual projection screen. Anything outside it will not be visible on the screen. At the same time, a control track was added to your image in the timeline, and at the location of the locator, a keyframe, a node, was also created automatically. Let's move the locator to the beginning and click the Play button. You can now watch the movement into the image up to this keyframe and back again. As the tool Normal Keyframes was enabled, you have only edited this particular keyframe without influencing any other ones. I am now dragging and dropping the same image into the timeline again, moving the locator to the middle and changing the tool setting. This time I am setting it to Keyframes Constant for Object. Then I click the screen again to get the yellow handles, drag again, and you will find that there is no movement this time. Why? The tool setting Keyframes Constant for Object influences all other frames, that is, also the start and the end frame, so that they are all given the same value. Therefore, there is no movement, and you have only changed the display detail. Now I change the tool settings to Keyframe Constant from Object Beginning. Click the image and drag one of the handles. You can see that the keyframe value was also transferred to the start frame. This means that there is no movement from the start frame at the beginning to the keyframe created. The end frame, however, has remained unchanged, and the image moves back to its initial position. Finally, let's use the tool Keyframes Constant to Object End. Click in the screen again and drag one of the yellow handles. In accordance with its name, Keyframes Constant until Object End, the keyframe value was also transferred to the end frame. The start frame, however, was not changed. Therefore, there is a zoom movement into this image up to this keyframe and no movement afterwards. The speed of the movement depends on the time. If I move the keyframe towards the beginning, the same movement is achieved within a much shorter period. If I move the keyframe to the very right, the same movement is achieved within a much longer period of time. In addition to continuous zooming, I can also move the display detail by grabbing the empty part of the image and moving it. I can rotate it, tilt it in all 3 dimensions, and also distort it.